Mr. B and Mrs. B. Brain dump. Awesome. Oh yeah. Like a boss. Awesome. Like a boss. Oh yeah. Awesome.
Wow, that smells of cows. Oh yeah, like a boss. Wow, that stinks. Appreciation for the whistle. Right there, nod from the driver. Bloody roundabouts and traffic lights. Whoa, easy there, cowboy. Woo-hoo. Must have wanted to fucking launch into space then. I love it. Traffic lights, eh? What a friggin' pain. Especially when people go through them, you know what I mean? You know, you see me, I like my acceleration, as you know. But, you know when you get that orange light and you think, yeah, let's go! Yeah! That's really quite dangerous these days. But yeah, traffic lights, when it goes orange and you think, yeah, let's go, yeah, you got to be really careful these days because there are so many cocks that go through red lights now. It's ridiculous. It's just common. I don't want to go down there. It's now, yes I do, I'll make mine up. It's now common, isn't it? People going through red lights now. So when you get your green light and you know you're ready to go ripping off, you know, shredding and leaving all the cages behind like they were dust, or there might be a biker next to you and you're thinking, yeah, let's flipping go, let's see who can get away from the lights the quickest. Do you know, you've got to be so careful these days. It's so common for people to go through red lights now. It's kind of almost accepted by car drivers. Obviously it's not accepted by bikers because it's fucking lethal. But these days people going through red lights, it's all over the shop, so you can't just tank it off from the right lights anymore. When it goes green or orange green, you can't just go boom. You got to look. You've got to totally look like it was red, because there are so many cocks in fucking German cars and 4x4s, or just big cars in general, are the ones to look out for. And obviously don't forget the flipping Vauxhall Novas. But they just go through red lights all the time. You just can't now bling it off the lights anymore. You know, you got to have a look first. Check there's no one there. That's the best thing, isn't it? Just check there's no one there before you take off. Or if the cars are actually stopped at the lights, which is always a good thing. But so often now people just go through red lights. And if I had £1 for every time I said so many people go through red lights, I'd probably be able to fill the tank up. So yeah, really keep your wits about you on that one. I don't suppose they'll mind if I pull it to the front, will he? Or is it a she? Oh, that's an old woman. She's not creeping. It's a little pull forward there, bit cheeky. It's not like I'm going to hold her up there, let's face it. So yeah, anyway, that's a little bit on green lights and traffic lights. Bloody lethal these days. Never take for granted that a green light means it's safe. because it flipping ain't. So many videos now. I mean, I know a lot of you already know that. You know, I don't want to be teaching anyone to suck eggs, but for new riders, when you know you do your highway code and they say, yeah, green light's for go. No, it's not. Green light is for be bloody careful. Some dickhead is probably going to go through a red light and T-bone you and probably kill you. So make sure that you look left and right and then left and right again as you go across the junction so you can take any avoiding action. That's actually the definition of a green light these days. Okay? Don't just think it's safe. Absolutely not at all. Absolutely not at all. As proven by thousands and thousands of YouTube videos, people showing people going through red lights, including on my channel. So, yeah, green is for watch out. In fact, green is probably more dangerous than red, because at least at red you stop. At green you think it's safe to go through and you've got some cock end that's going to plough through a red light. Green is almost like for death, isn't it? So anyway, there you go. I'll keep it short. You might think that's a little bit over the top, but it's true, I'm telling you. And if you ride a bike, you've probably already seen it anyway, people going for red lights. So there we go. But anyway, just bear that in mind when you're sat at the traffic lights and the adrenaline's going and you're waiting for the red light to go to green, and you might have some bikers with you, you might be on a ride out, and you're thinking about gunning it off on the green light, as we all like to do on bikes. Come on, let's face it, we all love the acceleration. I'm exactly the same. I love to rocket off from the lights, get up to speed and all that. But just before you do, don't let the moment, especially if you're with other bikers, especially if you're with other bikers and you're both sat at the lights, look before you leap. Yeah, look before you flipping gun it, just to be safe. Because the thing is, when someone goes through the red light, what they normally do is they'll see it start to change. Sometimes it might already be flipping red, but what often they do is that someone in a cage will see the light's about to change and they'll put their foot down, so to try and beat the light, which obviously they won't do because they're in a cage for a start. But then what happens is, you know, they then exceed the speed limit for the road for a start. But, you know, I'm not one for speed limits myself, really. I mean, it's all about the conditions. But not only that, they'll go flying through the lights probably twice as fast as they would normally go through those lights, which means you've got even less time to react. And if you don't look, you're going to get hit by a car that could be doing upwards of 60 miles an hour, and they'll just T-bone you. And that's not going to end well, not for the biker. So look out when you're going on the green light. Okay, there we go. I won't preach on about it anymore, but anyway, just think about that and ride safe, ride invisible. See you on the next one. Bye.
Mr. B and Mrs. B. Brain dump. Awesome. Oh yeah. Like a boss. Awesome. Like a boss. Oh yeah. Awesome. Like a boss. Like a boss.